Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. Okay, we have the Grail Knight, romance with communication. I believe Libra had the same one. Okay, so if you have that in your chart or are dealing with a Libra, you might want to check it out. But we'll see here. I do see that this person regrets the lack of communication as well as not communicating properly. I can't stop thinking about you with I'm afraid to contact you. It's almost like, yeah, they've come to their senses here now, but not quite sure how to move forward. Overall energy, the King of Cups. This is about a deep, deep love here that someone feels very connected to the other, as well as needing to open up emotionally. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your energy this week, Pisces. We have Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Lover's card. My goodness. So there are a lot of decisions when it comes to how you feel and just matters of the heart where you feel like you always have to give selflessly or you always have to choose what's best for someone else, and you end up getting neglected here. I see that you always take the high road and you try to appease some conflicts by being the peacemaker here. And I see that you're emotionally drained from a lot of this. You always are the person that does the right thing, try to communicate with your emotions, but you get met with a lot of conflict. But I do see this week that you're getting more appreciation for who you are. I do see that emotionally you're finally gaining some peace this week. Okay, so there's a little bit of a surprise here in the Lovers, as well as the Knight of Cups, where you finally see that people do recognize you. You do have a voice, and that your voice does matter. When it comes to the person you're dealing with, we have Temperance, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So they've been keeping you at bay for quite a while here, but on purpose. So if you've not communicated with them for a while, or if it's been very sporadic, they're doing this for time being, only to do this as a strategy here because they're trying to get their wits about them. They feel like they feel a lot about you in this situation, but they kind of mess this up. They really do see that they've not communicated properly here or have done the right thing when it comes to you or been fair to you in the situation. Tell me about the Temperance card. Four of Swords. Yeah, definitely have taken a time out to assess things here. We have Nine of Cups, Judgment, Six of Wands, because they don't want to overstep their bounds anymore. They want to make sure moving forward here that they do achieve success in making you feel desired and loved by them. But there's a fear of being too vulnerable and that they won't be met with kindness, even though they know that's not your cup of tea. They just fear that they won't be understood because they don't feel understood by themselves as well. They've had an issue really accepting who they are in the past, but have not really told anyone about this. Okay, so let's see what's happened in the past. We have the Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This person was really fearful to give their all into this connection, to really work on things with you and get to the point where this connection can be very strong. They felt like they had to hold back or be cautious. There's this fear when it comes to emotions or love in general, where they feel like they'll always get hurt, or if they do give their all, they'll get walked over. And they've really suffered something here in the past that they've dealt with that they feel like is a bit traumatic for them, where they did give their all. This can be a past relationship or just an environment, even in their childhood here, where they've witnessed their heart breaking due to somebody running over them, steamrolling, just because they were open and honest and wanting to really love the way that they want to love. So they've kind of held back since this situation, and I see that it's put a damper on them wanting to progress forward here with you, because they feel so deeply here. They didn't realize they would feel the way that they do about you, or that they would find a love like this ever. So they're really fearful that maybe their heart's really going to get broken. They don't really trust themselves and to give of themselves freely here and give into this deep love because they're afraid to get hurt. So with the Eight of Pentacles, they feel like it's going to take a lot of work on their end as well to deal with these feelings as well as make you happy. So I see that it really chipped away at their self-esteem here in the past. They don't feel like they have enough to give, that they were looked down upon. And I see that it's stuck with this person. Okay, it's just their schema here and things from the past. So Three of Wands, Seven of Cups. Yeah. So they're not sure, what to do with this. They definitely hold back. And I see that they're more cautious than actually coming forward and communicating or spending time with you. And they come off very confusing as well. They're not very direct, and they try to avoid anything deep or any conversations where it would really bond you two together. So you feel like they're being evasive and that they avoid really getting sucked in emotionally. So you're picking up on that, I see, but also how they're acting towards you can sometimes be very callous, as if they don't care or if they truly want this connection long term. Okay, so let's see what the challenge was here. Ace of Cups, yeah. It always stayed in first gear, never really progressed to anything more because they kept it stuck. They were not willing to budge on opening up or really accepting this connection for what it really is. They're too afraid to get hurt, but with the Eight of Cups here, they definitely need to leave this mindset behind. For some of you, it can be an environment where they feel trapped in, where they've needed to leave for a long time due to them being too fearful to make a decision. But for majority of you, they definitely have this mindset on love, not being good enough, not being worthy of love as well. And so they project it as they don't care. They can be very cold as well. And it felt like with the Eight of Wands, things were just all over the place. It was very chaotic. And sometimes you just couldn't, understand exactly what they were trying to achieve here, what they were communicating about. I do see in some conversations you really scratching your head going, why'd you call them? What was this for? Or why did you text me? It's just this mysterious energy where you just can't put your finger on it. It's not the Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Definitely playing their own game here, especially with the Four of Pentacles. Trying to conceal their heart, protect it at all costs, no matter, what happens to this connection. They are just so fearful to open up. So they play their own game and strategy here, thinking that, they're not being seen for what it really is, but you're picking up on it. You're seeing that something's a little off here because they would have left by now. Because some of you can feel the intensity of their energy when they come back around or they're talking to you. You can feel this deep love without them speaking about it. There's something truly special here. But you realize that there's something really off with them. Why they're always trying to hold back or push you away so that nothing can ever come of this. So let's see what they're about to do. We have Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Someone has a new idea and a new way to come back around here, move forward. So we have a love that's about to be addressed, a feeling that has needed to be spoken about for a very long time. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take here, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys dearly, and I'll see you next time.